this is what gives you entertainment, because these guys wouldn't really entertain me much. Singing. I wonder if that's those entertainers that I plonked down. I regret everything. Get on out of here. Oh, get. Well, all right. This is Liberty Prime with Based Builders, and we're diving right back into Planet Coaster 2. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get into this time. Now, last time, we finished the tutorial part that starts off career mode. Oswald and Eugene seemed to want me to move on to the next scenario, but I decided that I was nowhere near done with this first park. Now that they're out from underfoot, let's see if we can do a little bit of straightening out and tidying up and just generally making this the kind of place with lots of happy screaming and very little smoke coming out of the tops of our heads. Seems like a good idea, huh? Now, if I remember correctly, there were a couple of things that were bugging me at the end of the last episode that I wanted to go back and fix this time. One of those is a piece of scenery that I was in the middle of rotating when either Oswald or Eugene kept interrupting me. And I can see it right there. I spy with my little eye. Alright, let's see if we can select this and actually rotate it this time. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do was get that coaster straighten out a little bit and put it in better alignment with the pathway going up to it. Uh-oh, maybe I should mess with these power generators. Ooh, oh, darn it, I keep getting interrupted by things. Let's just pause this for a second. Yeah, I like that. So at least we got some kind of pausing that's easily done. Now, before I deal with all of these red things, 5 of them, nasty, I'm going to go ahead and just rotate this, and then we'll figure out what to do with all those red things. First things first. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, yes, I can. We are going to rotate it. Actually, we are going to rotate we are going to rotate the camera. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can get this about where I was thinking of. Can't quite tell if that's lined up well enough, but we'll just figure that one out as we go. Yeah, I can't quite move it while it's being rotated. Here we go. Well, I kind of like this interface. And that slightly obscures the teacups from the road. Hopefully not too badly. This seems like a great place to have some benches. And I'm not forgetting about those red things, and I'm not going to forget to unpause it soon, I hope. It's kind of easy to forget that kind of thing, if I'm honest. Alright, well, let's go ahead and be okay with this. Close enough. And now I also wanted to just put some benches there while I'm thinking of it. Now, how do I get into that again? I know that there is a way. Okay, there we go. Now that was under scenery. And was it a custom thing, I believe? Well, maybe not quite. Okay. Ooh, there's more things that I can do. Ooh, I like this canopy. Well, anyway, we'll get to that after we deal with all those red things. But first, let's just go ahead and do this. Hi. Did I not just select this? Or am I being stupid? Okay, yes, I'm being stupid. Alright, let us see this. Yay, okay, I remembered how to do that part. Let's put a couple of nice benches here. And a little bit of shade there. I'm going to call that good enough for the moment. I should probably put some bins and whatnot there as well. But mostly I want to deal with these things. A whole lot of poor condition. I'm not really sure what the best way to deal with that is yet. I see a maintenance tab. Okay, we've only got, 2 or 3 mechanics. We might need more of those. We might need to do an emergency refurbish. We do still have plenty of money. $77,845.08 is pretty nice, so I'm going to do some emergency refurbishment. And, okay. That one also looks like it needs some emergency refurbishment. Perhaps they all do. Because they went for so long without mechanics, as I recall. Well, that one's already got a mechanic requested. Okay, that's because that's the same thing as that. And number 3 will also get an emergency refurbish. Yes, they're already requested. That's a pretty big condition penalty. I think I would like to go to each of these and deposit a nice mechanic there. I don't really need to see that view, though. Go away. Right now, okay, yeah, there's staff. Let's start putting down a few mechanics here. So we can go ahead and hit play, can't we? Oh, yeah, I forgot there's a cute little sound effect there. Let's just give him plenty of these. Alright. Let's see, there might be other places I need to drop some mechanics, but that's the best one that I know of to go with at the moment. So, alright, I've done what I can with all of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss this. Maybe I'll regret that later, but I don't see how. I mean, what could possibly happen? I don't see anything that could possibly go wrong with there. Now, what I do want to do... I've still got one of these staff members at my mouse pointer, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it next to this thing. Or I'm going to try. Okay, he doesn't like being dropped on the grass, I guess. He's just too good for that. Well, let's stop dropping staff members now. I think escape does it. Or, I guess that did it. Probably going to have to do a whole bunch more staff members here sometime soon. Let's see if I can figure out how to select this. That might be a little bit complicated because that's kind of close to it. I wonder if I can figure out a way to get around that. Not too fond of having this, I guess that's a support or something, go straight into the shrubbery there. Okay, let's see. Alright, yeah, I see this. Multi-select. I believe that's an I. Alright, this might work. Hopefully I can deselect stuff after I make a selection. Yeah, I really hope that I can deselect some of that. Okay, Control, hold to remove from selection, so let's see if we can do it this way. Yeah, alright. It's a little bit easier than I feared it would be. Good. Now that is what I wanted to move. Okay, confirm selection, I guess. Okay, and it looks like I can move it now. Ooh, that's kind of an uncomfortable moving direction. Let's see if we can back and forth this a little bit here. That might be about what I need it to be. Maybe not quite as much. And I'll just make the paths a little bit longer if I need to. I might not need to. Well, hopefully that did what I wanted it to. That support is still in that shrubbery. I might just move the shrubbery. I'm not entirely happy with this bit of scenery over here on the left. It's a little bit out of scale with the other one. I think that being able to scale items is a thing here. See if I can figure that one out. Okay. I don't want a new blueprint. I don't want to locate it. I've already done that. Don't want advanced move and duplicate. Don't want to duplicate. Advanced move. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe this is it. Let's play around with it. Which I mean, bleep around and find out. Okay, yeah, this is scale. Well, that's not quite how I expected to do it. Well, that's just moving it. I'd like to scale it. That's still just moving it. And I don't want want to have this doing anything. Did I... Wait, I swear I moved that. Why is it back where it was? Okay, well, I'll try that again in just a second. I want to figure out this part. Okay, maybe I just moved this slider. I don't want to move it that far, but that seems to be the key. Just eyeball them until they sort of match a little bit. I'm apparently not... That's odd. It looks like it's leaving her alone. I'm not sure if she's getting scaled here. Yeah, see, she's still the same size. She is selected. Well, let's go back through this again, and maybe something will happen after I hit the check mark. Wait, where did you go? Stop clicking off of that. Okay, I need to remember that I need to move the slider. I think that was about the distance that I wanted to go up. These are still not a perfect match. Let's see if I can type in here. Let's try to not absolutely... Let's try to do this better. How's that sound? Alright, well that's going to have to be good enough. Let's see. Yeah, see, this little Gorgon lady did not change size as far as I can tell, but okay, I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to move this just a touch because it's way too close to the path now. Then I'm going to see if I can put the minder back where I wanted it to be, which is straight, which is centered. That's the word. I'm going to just barely touch this up with the rotation. Alrighty. Now let's try this selection thing again. Try to figure out what I did wrong last time. But at least I have figured out how selections work. So we are making progress here. Me selected. Oh, I selected a lot of extra stuff that time. So we are going to hold control and undo that. Or at least an appreciable portion of that. Make sure none of these other things are selected. Not sure if I want to leave that selected or not. I don't think it really matters all that much. Anyway, we were going to move some of this now and confirm the selection. Maybe the problem is last time I just forgot to do the little check mark thing. Kind of annoyed by the little check mark thing, but oh well. I will somehow survive the situation. Don't know how. It's so tough to be me. Trying to zoom in here, thank you. Alright, now let's try actually clicking the check mark. That's not too bad. Not sure if I moved it quite enough though. Alright, hopefully that will stay moved. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now another thing that's been bugging me is these cues are the wrong color. I wonder if I can do anything about that. It seems like the kind of thing you should be able to do something about. But I'd like it to be the same, whatever color that is, sort of wine color, maroon, something along those lines. Why did this get all weird here? I don't really feel like dealing with fixing it though. Hey. Well, we're going to try selecting just a little bit more. Because apparently when I say that I don't want to bother with something, I just, bother with it anyway. That's how that works. Confirm the selection, and we will go back to advanced move for just a few seconds here. And hopefully this will have the side effect of fixing that little weird divot. We'll find out. No, it made it worse. Okay. Well, maybe I will try to figure out how to fix this. That bugs me. Alright, let's see if I can, in some fashion, smooth this out. Possibly that would be under paths. See what we've got here. Rounding tool? Boy, all of these look like possibilities. Zoom in a bit and see this up nice and close. I do like being able to zoom in this much. Alright, what can we do here? What went wrong with you? And maybe I can just try the edit tool. How does that work? How do I tell it to be so? How do you work? How do I move you now? What are we doing? I don't get it. So many expiring things. But didn't I already do that? If it doesn't need refurbishment and it looks like it's in great condition, I'm not really sure what the problem is here. It's not in critical condition. It has already had a refurbishment. I'm going to dismiss you. I hereby dismiss you. Let's see what this other probably non-emergency thing is. Well, of course they can't reach it. They would have to step, 6 inches off the path in order to do that. That would be silly. And maybe I should pause while I'm doing some of this stuff. Well, it does need to be serviced. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, maybe I should just relax about these messages here. Yeah, I know they can't reach it. They're just really bad at grass around here. Good grief. Okay, I'm tired of you people. I'm gonna pause this. I was working on a thing. Just leave me alone for a few moments. It's not the end of the world if I can't hold your hand every last second of the day. I still want to figure out how on earth I straighten this path out. Please let me do that. Let's try the rounding tool because I can't figure out this edit tool at all. Well, guess I can't figure out the rounding tool neither. No, that's not what I expected that to do. Okay, apparently I cannot round that. Do I fix you? Let's... I am puzzled. Now maybe if I just sort of remove this path out of the way, that'll give me room to put down new path that matches this down here. About my best guess right now. What on earth is a stamp builder? Boy, it's really easy to get distracted by things in this game. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to try just the plain old line builder here for a second. No, that's not what I wanted then. What about a classic path? No, that's not really it either. I didn't mean to exit out of that. Let's keep trying. Maybe the draw tool will give me something useful here. I guess I want it to merge. I'm not really after a curve, I'm after a line. I'm just going to leave the rest of it as is, I do believe. Just please let me draw a line that smooths out this weirdness. Okay? How does that sound? Well, let's see if that... Well, that's progress, I believe. It's not quite what I had in mind. Let's see if I can... I feel as though I'm onto something here, at least. Let's try... Well... Okay, let's just try that. No, stop that. Okay. Something is working, sort of. I believe there's a way to sort of like copy what's there. I just want plain old paths. I didn't want that. Okay. Here we go. I would like to copy this existing texture and put it, well, that's an improvement. And what I actually want is to copy this texture. Just put that here. All right. I think that worked. Yes, that did exactly what I wanted it to do. All right. I am shocked. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do that again with this side. Well, it doesn't seem to want me to do it on this side, though. Oops. Maybe I need to... It's kind of odd that there's only railing on this side. Oh, well. Let's see. I want to make sure that we are doing the correct type of path. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to be selecting that in order to make this work. Now maybe it will let me copy. Yeah. Alright. We're going to copy this. And then we're going to... Now paste it. How did I do that again? Dang it. I've already forgotten how I did that. Oh, maybe this is how I did that. Not trying to make them cross. I'm trying to get you to do what I want. It's my style. You've already done this. Will you please let me do it again? This should not be this complex. Still not trying to make them cross. Just trying to paint them. What's wrong with you? Well, maybe I should just delete this part of the path. Then I will be able to put new stuff down that I want. Didn't really want that to end like that, but let's try it. Maybe now that I have copied this style, whatever I put down anew will be in the correct style. Let's find out. Alright. I think that worked. Yes. Excellent. Now I have completely lost track of what I was doing. I think I was just moving around and making stuff better. And I think I'm still paused, so I should probably deal with that soon, but I'm going to go ahead and move this while I'm looking at it because I don't like it. It's a little bit off center. And I'm a little bit weird about that. Okay. Good enough for that. Eventually I'll probably find a way to hide this a little bit. Ooh, I wonder if I can just tuck it underneath this coaster. Let's see if that works. I hope so. You gonna work? It looks like you just worked. Alright. Kinda like to move you in a... Oh, that's not how I wanted to do it. Maybe I needed to do that. I wanted to make it a little bit better aligned or rotated or whatever the word is. Okay. Well, let's do this the tedious way. Tedium are us. Eventually I'll move on to other things and maybe like do wild and weird things like building new coasters. I mean, you just never know what might happen. Alright, good enough. And it seems to be in decent repair, as far as I can tell. Okay, now speaking of decent repair, now how on earth do I fix that? Let's go ahead and hit play. Maybe they'll be able to leave once I hit play. And I can't help but remember that a lot of times if I just leave it alone, it will fix itself. I still don't really understand how this is supposed to work. Or what the problem is here. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later, I guess. Just wait for that to go away. Okay, Ricky East. Well, apparently I accidentally selected a person. Well, let's see what all they need. What is that? I guess they need non-smiley, non-frowny face. They need benches. I can put down a whole bunch more of those. They're okay for food. Water. I think there's a drink place right there. Maybe they have the wrong ingredients in those drinks. I don't know what their problem is with this park entrance thing. Just gonna have to, figure it out. Maybe it's those tunnels. The tunnels that appear to be the way that you enter and leave the park just don't really seem like that great of a solution because they look like they must go on forever and ever. You can't see where they end. It's not the most appealing of places to go in. Alright, well, anyway, let's see if I can find out more information about what my guests need. They need luxuries, and they need entertainment. And they need entertainment in spite of the fact that they look from this chart to need thirst more, which I presume means drinks more. Okay. They're okay with the scenery. They want to go on the teacups. Ooh, Gulpy Soda Shop number 1 has drinks I can have. I want to go on Forge. Well, this litter is making me uncomfortable, so I need to put some trash cans rounded about. Forge looks really old. I wouldn't know. There are no rides that match my tolerances. I'm not really sure what that means. I wish this park had a food shop. Yeah, I think that seems like a good thing to do. Alright, well let's make some places for these people to spend money, and let's also put a whole bunch more trash cans down. And apparently I can't zoom past that. Looks like I should be able to put some shops there, but maybe not, because I think I remember there being a border. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. Now let's see what all we can do here. Okay, I was going to find some places for shops, and I was going to put down various bins and benches. Why won't you let me go any further over there? Oh yeah, that's right, that's that thing. Well, let's see what else we can do with you. We can put some benches down right here. Let's see. That gives scenery. I guess that's that. This little, as they call it, a browser, is really in my way. can barely see over the top of it, but I'm afraid to put it down because then I might not be able to actually place the benches. Okay, yeah, I guess I can still place the benches. That's good to know. These are being a little bit harder to center than I want them to be. Yes, I am this fussy. I'm going to move you if you'll let me. It's a little bit more eyeball centered. That means that this one needs to scooch on over. It's going to take me a while to get used to not being able to immediately move something once I've selected it. I can probably live with that. Actually, I think this particular bench can just move off of this path. Let's move it around here. I see all this very inviting shade. And I appreciate the way that this snaps to the edge of paths. That's really a handy feature. I do believe that I should probably put some benches also on this other side of the path. Looks like that could use a few. I can't quite remember where I put them. And I still don't know what your problem is with this park entrance. I think they're just not, good at navigation. Because I see plenty of people walking in and out of the park entrance. So I think it's a you problem, not a me problem. Now I was going to make sure that these benches are across from each other, but the trash bins aren't really across from each other, so I'll just go with whatever I can. It is weirding me out though. This was apparently not made by someone like me. Oh well. I could eventually fix that, but I have a feeling that I got plenty of other stuff that I should be concentrating on here. Where was that browser? Okay, I need to get out of this so that I can put another one in. Although I do remember seeing that duplicate button, so let's try that. This one. Let me duplicate this. Well, I guess I don't really need to because it's still selected. Okay. It's not perfectly centered and all that jazz, but I'm just going to go with it. I seem to remember there being some sort of grid here that I could turn on, but I haven't got the foggiest clue how to do that. Alright, well anyway, that's enough with this for the moment. Some additional benches. I probably need a whole lot more. But I think my priority right now should be a lot more shops. If I were to put shops here, it looks like there's all sorts of shrubbery in the way. There's water in the way, so I don't think this is the best spot for shops. There is not, however, shrubbery over here. So let's put some nice shops down. I hope that this rock isn't in my way. It apparently is not movable, which, makes sense. What with physics being a thing. But, physics aren't always a thing in this kind of game. Alright, let's see if I can do anything with some facilities. Now we need shops. And I wonder if there's such a thing as a mythology-themed shop. Apparently not. I didn't really mean to completely close that. Let's take a look at everything, which there is no mythology anything over here. Now what if I were to get in here. Okay, that's where the grid is apparently. Well, I don't think that's quite what I had in mind. I was going for, let's see if there's some way to go with mythology. Contact packs? Main game. Scenery theme. Okay. Mythology theme. And there's still no items. Okay. Pretty sure that's the thing somehow, some way. At least I sorta did something there. Anyway, let's get back over to something else. I just want to add some shops, and now how do I get out of this? This is not what I was looking for. That is not where I was before. I don't want funny shaped ones, I want just the normal weird looking blue ones. I'm not... No! How do I get back to where I was before? Oh, I should eventually put in a pool though. That is appealing. Well, where did those normal things go? Oh goodness. Okay. So, alright, I guess I'm still not really sure what I did. Didn't matter. It worked. So yay me. And yet these look kind of... Well, they're Viking. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with the Viking stuff, apparently. Alright, this is new and interesting. An underground well. I wonder if I need to put those in somewhere. Hope not. Alright, these red things just keep on... Well, I don't know what to do about this park entrance thing. Eventually I'll figure it out, I guess, but that time is not now. See if I can see where this is happening. Why are you incapable of leaving the park? Just follow all the other people. They'll show you. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I really don't. Oh well. I'm just gonna ignore it till it goes away. Again. Sorry, Keith Fox. Okay, anyway, what I was looking at was all of this stuff. We've got some interesting Viking stuff, but apparently no interesting mythology stuff. Unless I'm missing it. I think our next park is going to be Viking thing. Blech, Viking themed. Well, anyway, I was going for some shops. Going for some money to be spent, and I've completely lost the spot where I was going to put those things. Let's see if we can get back over there. I believe it was near the entrance, and it might have been right about here. Let's see what we can do over here, and hopefully these will fit. Alright, let's just start putting down a little bit of everything here. See if that's going to fit. It's going to be a close call, but apparently it thinks it will fit. Woo! Did we? Okay. Stop that. I just wanted to get it right up close to that without being weirdly rotated. I guess that's good enough. Now let me make sure that there was enough room for that. Well, sorta. Wonder if I can move this shrubbery. It would appear that I can. But I cannot. Oh well. So I will move the shop very slightly. Because that I can do. And perhaps they just don't care that there's all sorts of weird shrubbery going through their dumpster. That's gonna have to be good enough. And hat's fantastic shop. And I will probably be just going ahead and adding a new vendor, because I don't trust that we've got enough of those. Okay, staff. There's vendor. Yeah, I'm going to be having some new shops over here soon, so let us add in 3 more. My plan is for at least 3 more shops. Facilities? What are you? Looney Balloons. Well, they just have to wait about 5 minutes. They'll live. Don't know that I need to snap it in this case. We'll just let those little flags overlap a little bit. And let's just go in order here. Maybe I should be letting them snap, because I would like to fit in 1 more on top of this. Ooh, are you going to let me move you out of my way very slightly? That will help a little bit. Although, unfortunately, I still think that I probably can't move this rock. Yep, I cannot move that rock. Dang. Plus side. I should be able to move this. I am trying to move this. There we go. Thank you. Alright. I was going to do this. Let's actually move this over as far as we can. And go a little bit further. And let us, now that we've got that in the correct spot, let's go ahead and open it. Then those poor people can stop looking for work. Yay them. And this one I'm going to move and perhaps snap. Yep, I will let that snap. And what else can we put in this little row here? Oh yeah, I was going to open this one, huh? Looney Balloons. Okay. I'm also going to put some benches around here. And some bins. Or whatever they call them here. Ooh, hot dogs. Sounds good. It's the kind of thing that you would always want at some place like this. It seems right. Perhaps I should move this one down here. And then maybe put a drink shop beside it or something like that. Okay. You should have plenty of room there. Maybe room for another one. It looks like I can go further. We got all of that shrubbery cluttering up the backyard. Oh well. I think they can live with that. I see nothing wrong with that. There is no problem here at all. Latte love. I will let you snap. You're going to be very stuffed here. Hopefully we can stuff in 1 more. Let's find out. Might as well give the vegans whatever they would need. Okay, let's see. If I put this down, it looks like I probably will be able to just barely rotate it into the place that I want it to occupy. Let's find out with that. in just a little touch closer here. I hope this is good enough. I seem to like the precise movement thing. Maybe once I get used to the other kind of movement, I will be able to opt for that first. But I'm just into precision. What can I say? Big ass arrow in my way. That looks good enough to me. Now let's open some of these shops. Alright, latte love. I might need to put some more vendors in this whole thing. I think that we are having trouble getting anyone at the window just because of that. So let's go back into the staff section.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't mean to put a lifeguard in there. Let's try that again. Eventually I'll be able to tell what these people look like. Yeah, we might already have enough. Well, you can just wander around and look for work for a little while then. Now, it might be a good idea to put some of these, I guess, maybe this is what gives you entertainment, is these guys.
Oh.
Wouldn't really entertain me much, but maybe I'm just not the right age bracket for these kind of things. I'll just dot you about the place. I do remember, when I was 3, my parents brought me to, is it Disneyland or Disney World? Whichever one is in Florida. My parents took me there, and one of my earliest memories is being really, really annoyed with the people that wandered around in costumes. I think it was like, was it Goofy or something? Somebody like that just really, really got up my nostril as a 3-year-old. I don't know what it was about him. I'm pretty sure I wasn't scared of him. I just remember being annoyed. But, maybe he was just bad at it, but I don't think so. I think I just found the whole situation unbearable for, some other reason. I know that my parents remember it as me being scared, but I definitely do not remember that being the problem. I just remember wanting this annoyance out of my face. Alright, well, I think I was going to put some benches over there near all the food shops. That seems like a good idea. And also some bins or whatever they call them here. I should probably figure that part out. That's not what I wanted to do. I think that probably counts as scenery. Okay, yeah, here. Let's find out what they're called. Yep, they're called bins. And I might as well put a few over here while I am over here. Seems like we need a lot of them based on the complaints in the guest commentary. I'm going to check on this in just a little while. What are you? You are green. But what does that mean? I guess you're some kind of a shop as well. I guess I can probably click on you to find out what you is. Oh, cool. Do we have vending machines here? Oh, that's nice. That seems like a really great idea for a park. It annoys me that these bins over here do not match my sensibilities here. This place is supposed to be mythological, isn't it? Oh well. Boy, man, this is just distract-a-thon. Can't do nothing without getting distracted every 4 seconds. Which I am, actually pretty much fine with. Fine, I'm trying to get back over here so I can put down some benches and some bins. And maybe I will eventually figure out how to change the color of these shops, because I think that was a shop over there and it was in a green tone that matched the whole mythology theme a lot better. Which, yeah, I'm a big fan of matching as well. I'm not sure that that's enough bins, but it might have to be. Okay. I'm going to put down a few more benches. And I'm going to check on these people that get... Yeah, I do not get this. I don't understand what the problem is here. I see plenty of people going in and out, so it's a you thing. I'm sure that there is some actual legit problem, but I have no idea what to do about it, so you do you. More benches. Seems like a nice little plaza area, which probably could use some more bins. Just one or two more. Well, I thought I selected a bin. I guess I was mistakenly. A bin. And you get a bin. And you get an X. And now you get a bin. Over there. It might be a good idea to have just a few benches over right across from the food. And eventually I'm going to do something other than, benches. Who's singing? I wonder if that's those entertainers that I plonked down. I regret everything. Yep, that seems like the source of the racket. I'm not a fan. Get on out of here. Go and get be escorted off the park, but I mean, apart from the fact that I just hired you recently, but also, this is probably going to be another one of those people who can't figure out how to leave the park, so just screwed both ways with that. Oh, shut up. I was going to stay in this area a little while longer, but I changed my mind. My goodness. Apparently I deal poorly with other people singing. I enjoy singing. I like it when some people sing, just, not people in parks, apparently. I'm trying to figure out if I can put something else here beside these shops. I remember being told to build these in the tutorial, and now that I'm looking at the bathroom, I realize that is a great idea. I should put down some more of those. Then I'm going to probably do something weird, like actually building some attractions. Where seems like it needs a bathroom? Right here seems like a pretty decent spot for it. Oh wait, no, this is the little staff area. Well, maybe they need a bathroom too. Why not? I see no problem with that. But it looks like maybe that was going to let me sort of walk the path. I didn't get over there. No, it's just sort of... It looked like it was going to let me do that for a little while, and maybe I can do exactly that, but I have yet to figure it out. Yeah. Y'all are just doing it wrong. But a lot of those seem to be resolving themselves, which is a good thing. Okay, let's see if I can find a bathroom anywhere. Apparently this is not the correct area. It is not a scenery, maybe it is a facility. Staff facilities. Services? That would make sense. Yeah, I see the turlet. Okay. Let's make one of them for the staff. Because why not? And you go away. Thank you. We'll have a staff bog. Maybe they'll thank me later. Okay. We're going to make the staff bog free. Because I think the other ones cost like 90 cents or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, this one is free. Okay. Now I do want to make sure that we got plenty cleaning people. Need to be there. Let's see. Should probably put these wherever there are shops. Seems like a good idea. Boy, it really is easy to lose where we put shops. It's easy to lose everything in this place. It's not that big of a place, so I don't know why it's this hard to keep track of where things are. But apparently it is. I think that was a bathroom there, so that's exactly the right spot for you. Let us see if we can figure out where we put down those 5 or 6 new shops. And soon we're going to finally get to making another attraction of some sort. Where were those shops? Okay, I think they were vaguely near the entrance. Okay, I see these. Let's see. We can get this guy over here. And over here, we might need more than one. That's a lot of traffic in front of those shops. That's good. Bodes well. I wonder if I can sort of enlarge this a little bit, make a little plaza area for people to just hang out in. Well, we'll try that later. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I stayed within this park rather than moving on to the next scenario, because I am not getting stuff done anywhere near as quickly as I thought I would. I'll be honest there. Okay. Let's see. Now, I am determined to build an actual ride next. Let's see if we can make that happen. And I think the border is somewhere around here. Probably we can put more in this teacups area. I'm kind of curious if I can move some more of this scenery out of the way so that I can have a little bit more space. But a lot of this is non-mobile. That's annoying. That's a pisser. Yeah, this is all non-mobile. I could swear that I saw at least some that was mobile. But maybe I was imagining things. Come on, people. How hard can it be to move gigantic trees? I see absolutely no problem with the idea of getting in huge earth-moving equipment and, digging up probably millions of tons of dirt just to move this like 6 inches. I don't see what the problem is there. Okay, well, anyway, we were going to try to find some room for some more rides. Let's see what the rides are. But I swear that some of these are movable. Start with flat rides. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've already done teacups. Boy, there's a lot of teacups. I remember there being only one teacup selection when I went through that tutorial. There's got to be something other than teacups. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure, why not? I still have some money. That would fit there pretty well, but we've got room for something even bigger. So I don't know if that's the best spot for this. And I don't quite know what I'm seeing right there. Well, okay, I keep forgetting that I need room for a queue as well. That would appear to be the border, this dotted line. Let's see if we can spin this around and get it right up to that border. And we can fit in some decent queue over there. Okay. Good enough. Yes, it needs to be accessible. I'm going to do exactly that. We've got both the entrance and exit, I do believe. Yes, I know they can't reach it. I just put it down 5 seconds ago. You have 0 patience. What was I? Alright, we need to get in here and go to the queue. And let's do first this nice boring one. The one that goes straight on over here. Let's make it curved. I can default to curved whenever I can. And I'd forgotten that this was the color of this particular path. I think I'm going to stick with it. It's not too bad looking. It's an interesting contrast with the main road. Alright, well, let us put in a queue now. It will probably still be that purple color that I finally managed to copy. And I've already forgotten how I managed to copy it. Which seems just about right. Okay, now, we need at least some queue, but I don't know that we need to just go absolutely nuts with the queue. I might have room for something back there later on. I'm honestly not sure how cramped this park area is. Stop doing things to my camera. I hate that. I said I hate that. So, stop it. Sure, there's some setting somewhere that I can change, but I haven't got the foggiest clue where it is. I did look for it. That doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means that I have not found it yet. Good grief. Give me back my... Just stop sucking, please. It would be so gentle and nice if you would stop sucking. It's only the polite thing to do. If I were to move the queue over here, then I might have some room for some shops and whatnot in front of this. So I kind of like that idea. Bit further, and I do believe I can curve it around just a little bit and get it over here. That's bound to be plenty of queue for that. Alright, I feel as though I can live with that, and I can get out of this there, and we can maybe open this up. Do I need to test it? Doesn't look like it. I guess not. Alright. Go to it. Now we should have plenty of room for at least 3-4 shops right there. Not sure that I need to immediately jump into that. I do see some space for some scenery hither, thither, and yon, though. I'd do a little bit of that. Let's see what kind of prettiness we can arrange for here. I still can't really remember how to do all these things. But it looks like we've got a whole lot more blueprints than we did last time. Now let's see if any of these are mythology based. Yes, this is a little bit more what I was after in terms of finding things. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Get that service badge thing dealt with. I guess that's how you do that. Let's see if it stops being red. Now, where were we? I guess we weren't near the teacups. I thought we were. Where was it that I was? I guess where I was near some other similar ride. Okay, that's the entrance area. That's the teacups. I guess I did not put something there just now. Maybe it's... right, here we go. This was the other ride in question. So now let's see what kind of scenery we can set around here. Now what is you? It was pretty cool looking, I think. Wish I could see you a little bit better. Yeah, I have some scenery. It looks like it's a little bit too elevated. I need to move that around just a touch. Yeah, maybe we should sort of sit that a little bit further up the hill. Ideally, perhaps on top of the hill. Let's move it until it makes a little bit more sense. Does seem a little bit better, a little bit more reasonable. Okay, that looks like a human being could actually walk up there and use it. So I'm at peace with that. See if we can get a little bit more scenery around here. This looks like it's all still mythology. Oh, that's cool. Okay, looks like I can put shops in these little shells. Please do what I tell you to. Okay. I do it more and better. Less with trees in my way. This camera absolutely drives me nuts. This is a very cute little shop, and I'm going to see if I can turn some of those weird blue-shelled ones into these kind of shops so that they can at least match the theme of this whole park. Or what I'm assuming is the theme of this whole park. I might be mistaken. Let's see if we can figure out how to pop a shop into one of these. Mythology shop, small shell. Is there a larger shell? I feel like I'm on the right path here. Is there a twofer of the shop? Come on. Okay, yeah, there we go. Maybe even be a large for all I know. Wouldn't that be weird and wild? Alright, these are cute. I'm going with this. Well, I don't like the fact that the roof is different from the other one. But I guess it works. Stop being trapped in the park. That's the solution for that. I don't know what's wrong with you. There are a lot of cool little building shells, apparently. Still interested in more shop shells. Okay. I think I just put one of those down, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I think that might be the one that I put down. But these are all cool looking. Well, I hope you enjoy having all these shops to look at. Let's put this over here then. Get this all nicely rotated. And then I will try to figure out how to put actual shops in them. Because that seems like kind of an important step. Alright, now what would you want when coming out of the monsoon thing? Now, thanks to a streamer, I am aware that there is such a thing as dryers in this game, and that they are very useful. So I'm going to see if I can't put something like that in one of these shells. Guest facilities. I'm not sure what this counts at, or what those dryers count as. Let's see if we can find that. I think I need to remove the mythology. Well, okay. Well, I can just get back to where I was based on whether or not I have the mythology thing selected. And now I will search for dryer. Aw, maybe I'm just in the wrong category here. It'll probably be a facilities. There we go. That's a toilet. I'm looking for a dryer. There it is. Now, hopefully I'll be able to do something along the lines of putting a shell over this. Let's see if I can figure out how to make that work. Ah, okay. End of day report. Guest experience today, 3.93. That's pretty good. Park reputation, 4.34. Park rating, 3.27. That's not as good as I want it to be. Average number of rides for adults, 0.0. Average number of rides for a child, 0.0. Profit today, 26,286. So I guess all those shops are paying off, if nothing else. Well, yay. Alright. I wonder if there's such a thing as like a custom dryer. Yes, okay, this is what I need. Alright, we've got the body dryer, then we need to put a shell around that. So I can get rid of this, I guess. Now, I don't know if I put this down first or the shell down first. I'm going to try the shell. See if I can get back to wherever the shell was, which apparently was not here. Now let's get the mythology thing selected again. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Mythology theme. Apparently I'm in the wrong section for that. Is it a scenery? It's probably somewhere else. I was afraid of this. I knew it was going to be tough to get back to wherever I was before. Maybe I need to create custom. Dang it. I wonder if selecting one of these will tell me where I found it. Probably not. Yep, mythology shop, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe I can duplicate something. Well, I'm going to try this. It's not what I had in mind, but it's better than nothing. Now, what are those weird things hanging in the air right there? Ooh, I bet it's from that shop that I just deleted. I have to get rid of those in just a second. But at least I have duplicated my first building. See if I can delete these lights. I mean, they're useful lights, I'm sure, but I hit delete. That really should not be pulling that up. I wonder if it's going to happen again. Guess not. Okay. My idea was, okay, this is probably not what I should be using for this. The body dryer. That doesn't mean that this is wasted. Might mean that I just need to scoot it back over there and put the body dryer right at the entrance to this. Let's go with that. That's my current plan, and I'm sticking to it. I think I need to move this just a touch more. Ooh, stop doing that with my camera. I hate you. Actually, I really like you a whole lot, but I hate the way you handle my camera. Stop doing things to it. Hey. This is why I said in that first video that I was going to be talking about the controls a whole lot more, because good grief. They can be really maddening at times. Okay, well, I'm going to try once again to figure out how on earth I found those cool shells. If it's not there, maybe it's... Okay, I looked here, didn't I? There should be mythology items somewhere. You are driving me a little bit crazy here. Alright, well, I will clear all filters. I don't think that's going to do what I want it to. This is just not the area that I want to be in, I don't believe. Alright, we're getting closer. Let's see. Let's search for shell. Shop. Still not... That's not what I'm looking for. I want to build a facility. One of these shells. Where on earth were they? Maybe they're under scenery. Buildings. I feel as though... Alright, I think I'm on the right track here. I'm going to forget that next time I'm looking for it. I'm willing to bet, well, I don't actually bet, so I'm willing to bet, 150 artificial make-believe dollars. Pull those off the money tree. Okay, that's where I want to be. Now, I was looking for, I think guest facilities might do the trick. I'm not sure. I'm hopeful that this is not too big. Let's see if we can spin this around a little bit here. This might work. I think I can put them close up if I need to. on the right track. I'm going to see if I can maybe actually fit a dryer in here now. Not sure that this is the right spot for that. I think I have to go back to facilities. Now I search for dryer. Yes, okay, we're making progress. It'll work for me over here. I was kind of hoping you'd like snap in or something to let me know that I'm on the right path. I'm not at all convinced here. What the? It's not what I meant to do, but I'll just go with it. I accidentally hit the X button there, and that's what made it go into this mode. But I guess maybe that's what I intended all along. Yeah, haha. Yay for me. I love it when a plan comes together. I don't know if this is going to work quite how I hope it will, but we'll give it a good shot. See how far back we are here. Oh, well, I accidentally made it disappear. That's not exactly what I had in mind. What I was trying to do is move around and make sure that I'm not putting it too far back. So let's go through all that rigmarole again. Or just accidentally make the same mistake that I just made. Either way. What, me lose my cool over a game? That would never happen. That is entirely out of character for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, would I ever? I'm just going to hope that that's good enough, and I'm going to put in some nice path there. Not even sure if this is turned on. Kind of doubt it. I think I probably need a path here. And I'm going to forget how to do all of this next time. I just know it. I'm not really very good at remembering how to do things. Didn't really mean for that to be all purpley. I mean, it's still pretty, it's just not necessarily the right thing for the situation. But I do believe that that thing is a little bit too far back. So let's get out of whatever I'm in right here. See if I can move this puppy. That's not how I had in mind to move it. Moves the good way. Well, I accidentally hit X before. Maybe that'll do it. That did it. Alright, shortcuts are nice and handy. This big old arrow in my way is less handy. Now that I'm up close and personal, I can see that this needs just a little bit more centering. Yes, it does. Alright. I'm going to go with that. And hope that people actually use that. I don't know, 90 cents seems like a good price for standing in a room with, you know, very hot things on the walls. I should probably put that up just a little bit, but this is what it automatically was at, so I'm just going to go with that. But anyway, I think that my bladder is letting me know that this is a great place to stop for the moment. But I will be back with more of this as soon as I can, because this game is a whole lot of fun. I hope you will all join me in the next one. This has been Liberty Prime of Base Builders, and we will get back to this game for sure. See y'all in the next video. Bye. I'm fascinated by these creepy tunnels. There's some secret at play here. I just know it.